war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's course, but the Wraiths had failed to read his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Alright, Noah's gone.
Welcome back, Alan. You're just in time for Witcher.
Aw, shit. He went into a Witcher phase again.
Hey, I actually put up the vote and everyone wanted Witcher. I was like, should I continue playing Diablo or do you guys want Witcher? And they're like, Witcher.
But you need more Diablo time.
Where are your beloved sheep? They are back in White Orchard. Safe and sound. I have top men looking after them. Top men.
Top men.
Now what to do, I am too low of a level to do any of these Witcher contracts. I'll save the main quest for whenever I'm doing. Has a lot of sex scene? Dude, there's so much sex. There is an insane amount of sex. You know what? I'm gonna go beat the shit out of that guy in Orton. Where's he at? Like, there's romance options in the game. And basically successfully doing those romance options lead to the sex scenes. There are a lot of tits. And there are also brothels where you can just spend money and just sex anytime. But that's no fun.
You again.
Sounds like Witcher is the best game for charity live streams.
Why not?
For what?
Witcher's the best game for charity live streams.
Yes.
The PG rated
Always
charity
ready for
live
a
streams.
Completely. Alright, this guy, he's beaten me so many times. I do like a lot. Get rid of that. Biting frost, that's fine. Get rid of clear weather. Add some clouds. Some clouds. Alright. Send that over there. Do I have any tips on collecting Game Boy Color games? Not for collecting them. I mean, me personally, I just emulate everything. Alan is the one that goes off places to find the things.
I take out contracts. I collect my Witcher fees in Pokemon games.
Alan prefers his Witcher fee to be in Pokemon games. Alright, first round won, but not a lot happened. I doubt that's the end of it, though. I'm sure this guy's got, like, a massive, like, raging hard porn star dick waiting for me. Alan, do you have any tips on collecting Game Boy Color games for Red Panda?
Go on eBay, go to ending soonest, look through all the items that are ending soonest, look for Game Boy Color games, go to yard sales in your area, wake up at like 7:30 in the morning on Friday and Saturdays, and it's pretty easy to find the games. Like, it depends on what Game Boy Color game you're looking for. If you're looking for like some of the old Game Boy Color games that are extremely rare, like Shantae, well, Shantae I don't think it's Game Boy Color, I'm pretty sure it's just Game Boy. You're not going to find them. Like, those are like gems. If you're specifically looking for one thing, you're going to find everything other than what you're looking for. So that's why I generally just pick up pretty much anything I can get, and then I trade for what I'm wanting. That's why I have a giant collection of stuff that there's some stuff in there that it's like, oh yeah, I enjoy using this. And it's like other stuff is like, I'm just getting this so I can obtain something else. Works out better that way, and you're not wasting time.
What he said. eBay, but I hear they scams. I mean, not everyone's a scammer, but it's just about knowing like how to fight it, which is what Alan's for.
Exactly. Like I've said in all my videos. I said in every single one of my videos that you can go off and buy shit off of eBay, but you need to know what the policies that are protecting you and what they can do to get around eBay's buyer protection. If you know everything, then you don't have to worry about scams. People have tried to scam me, and every single time they do, they fail because I know what I'm doing. I know how not to get scammed.
Alan ain't no punk ass bitch.
Exactly.
You know, unless like, you know, narrator shows up, then Alan becomes the biggest bitch on the block.
Shut the fuck up, Parker.
Word. By comparison, mind you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did my words sting a little bit?
I'm a very passive-aggressive guy. Like, if you really mess with me and hurt my feelings, I just will possibly tie you up and throw you into an alligator pit.
He's very passive-aggressive until you say something about his cat. Then he's a little iffy.
Well, you could possibly get killed, Parker. Possibly.
I think I have buyer's protection.
Buyer's protection on death?
No, I buy into your bullshit like every day. Oh, I'm trying to stall this guy out. I have a feeling that I win, but he still has 2 cards, and I foresee some major douchebaggery. Do I still have my leader ability? I do. Alright, I'm gonna kick myself in the dick here for a moment. Alright, so we just got 2 more cards. Please don't dick me too hard. This is literally my everything. I have 73, he has 53. Please don't let those 2 cards be absolute bullshit. That's a war horn. I lose. Motherfucker. And because it's the final round, he doesn't even need to win because he's playing Nilfgaard like a little bitch. Jackass.
You mean he's playing the good deck?
He's playing the dick deck. No good person plays fucking Nilfgaards.
Up for a round of...
Why not? Let's be...
Always...
You'd probably play Nilfgaard.
Huh? No, I don't even... I play, what is it, the one that allows me to draw.
Nilfgaard.
That's the one that allows you to draw?
Nilfgaard and Northern Realms are
Northern
both,
Realms.
They're both the only decks that have spies actively in the deck, but Nilfgaard has like 5 spies, and Northern Realms only has 3.
I play Northern Realms. I know that much.
Yeah.
Because I like drawing.
Well, I mean, in a game where having more cards is having more power.
Exactly. Hand advantage, man. I played wind-ups. You know that.
Yeah.
That deck was fun.
Oh, this guy, he's already starting and he's trying to give me a dickin'. Please be gentle.
No, triple. Triple. Don't
Dude.
go to sleep.
Stop. Alan, shut up.
Don't go to sleep. Parker will die.
I'm not gonna die.
One viewer a day keeps Parker alive.
Look, Triple, you have been here since the damn start. If you want to get some sleep, dude, by all means, sleep.
All right, peace out, Triple. Ooh, is that new or is that just boxed?
You have a good... No, do not listen to Alan.
The fuck you mean? I just said goodnight.
He's saying that he'll stay because he's listening to you.
Oh, okay, good, Triple.
Oh.
Make Parker feel bad. Parker, use sympathy.
You know, this guy's building up my field real nice-like. I think I'm gonna play a Warhorn.
Peace, Triple. We'll take care of your son.
Yeah, he saw my 46 to his 2, and he's like, I ain't wasting cards on that.
Parker, call Child Protective Services, please.
Child Protective Services?
Yeah,
Why?
CPS.
Why?
Because Red Panda's here without without a parent.
I mean, he doesn't need a parent. He just needs supervision, and we're both adults.
Dude. He needs a different adult. And what are you talking about? I'm 12.
I need an adult? I am an adult.
I laughed at that. Like, on the tennis team, they were like, we need people to drive. And they all were like, yeah, we all can't drive. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, Alan, you should watch that Bleach Abridged episode that I sent you.
Alright.
Should be like episode 12 in the Discord chat. It's fucking hilarious.
Is it done by Team 4-Star?
No, it's done by...
And not interested.
It's done by the Blazing Azure, who worked with Little Karibo.
Okay. Little Karibo pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you see the what was it, Team 4-Star DBZ one?
Team 4-Star DBZ? Yes, I have, actually.
The Street Fighter one.
I did. I didn't like that one as much.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. They kind of made like the Street Fighter bullshit. Try to go with the fighting scene.
I didn't like how the animation was changed, and they changed it to try and be more Street Fighter like.
They did, and it was weird because they took the Street Fighter scenes, right? Or they tried to make it like Street Fighter, but then they switched it with Tekken. Like, that was all the Tekken... Yeah, it was all the Tekken noises. Because when you play Tekken, it's like, are you ready? It's like...
Yeah, but then, like, Cell finished Ryu like Akuma.
Yeah, I know. They both did Raging Demon. But I'm talking about, like, when they started out. Like, the health bars and shit. It was weird.
I don't know. All I know is I didn't really care for it.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
God, that fucking made me laugh so goddamn hard. Every single time. Come on, dude. Go ahead. Play a little more. Panda sometimes needs a little slap on the butt. Just Panda, I need an adult. Oh god. I don't want to waste my Warhorn. But I has plan. It has plan, and it can be great. I just need him to play another frontliner, just like that one. Just like that one.
Triple's still here.
Triple is still here.
Triple, are you ever gonna go to sleep?
I don't think so. Oh my god, he keeps drawing cards, and that's just giving him more and more power. I wish I could make it where, like, I did nothing for a turn.
Yeah, but that just means you pass and then you lose.
Yeah. Dude.
There should be a class that dodges one turn for you.
That'd be nice. I mean, that's essentially what a leader ability is. It's like a free, like, I don't feel like playing a card, but I still need to do something. God, this guy is such an ass. I'm literally going to burn everything. on this one round. And then I'm going to pray that I draw a battled card.
36 versus 40. Holy shit, you're not lying.
No, this guy is legit. Alright, bro. I've got 80. What have you got?
60? And that Battlehorn really does?
Oh my god, of course he has a Geralt. Of course. God. And then I lose because it's a tie. Oh god.
Wow, that's pretty OP.
Hey, lass,
I know.
Fucking
you need to
Geralt.
get your breeches in a
Alan,
bunch.
this is what I'm
Round
saying.
here they say bad luck
Everybody
at cards means good luck at
has
love.
has
Proven
a
true in
fucking
my case.
Geralt card.
Wench I live with's not fit for nothing.
Why doesn't...
Travel. So
Why don't they just make a comment about that? Yeah, I have you in a trading card format.
Now, here's the part that pisses me off a little bit. All of the good cards are possessed by the best players.
Okay, that sounds logical.
Yes, it does. But here comes the problem. You can't beat these players without good cards.
Sounds like you need to stop being a little bitch.
It boils down to you really have to fucking pull it out of your ass.
you again.
Exactly. Go pull...
Up for a
Dude,
round.
you're supposed to be
Why
the
not?
Gwent master. Do I need to jump on Gwen and like show
Always
you what's
ready.
up?
No. I think what I'm trying to do too much is I'm trying to win with the same deck. I'm going to try a different strategy, Alan.
Don't hurt yourself.
I know.
Let me see here. Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
This could end
Really?
awfully.
That's like nothing.
He puts a lot of emphasis on his front row. So if I put more Biting Frost into it, should be able to do more about it. And because I'm putting more Biting Frost into my deck, I need to take out more front row people and put in more ranged people. But I don't have any more ranged people. What have I got for other decks? Do I even have other decks? No. I mean, I can kind of throw together a Nilfgaard deck. It's not going to be good. Huh. Alright. Start game. He drew a hero card. Anytime I hear that noise, I know a hero card was just drawn.
OP as fuck, huh?
It plays a noise every time. And I didn't get one, which tells me he got one. That's going over there. You're going to decoy it because I know you have one. Uh-huh. There it is.
Okay, where's my phone?
Set him out
Hey,
there.
you wanna do your job? Alert me when I get a fucking message?
Nope.
Feels like it, feels like it. Had like 100 windows open.
Oh yeah, here, Alan. I made this while I was waiting for you.
Okay, give me a second.
I was thinking about putting this as like the end of my videos and like putting annotations to go through playlists. Pictures. Art. My art.
You know how to set up cards, correct?
No.
Wow, I literally have like 100 windows open. This is so bullshit.
Here, check that out.
When you come over tomorrow, I'll try to show you.
Alright.
That legitimately looks good. You drew that?
Yeah, I drew that.
That legitimately looks good. That's why I said you should do some artist stuff. Obviously you need to like basically touch it up with Photoshop and shit, but like
Yeah.
It looks.
I mean,
looks
that's
really
the
good.
general rough sketch of it. I just wanted to put color on it so I could work out like a good idea of it, but I need more details in there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I cannot draw for shit.
How did Triple and Emily get married? Wasn't Triple friend zoned?
Yeah, shit happens when you're in the stream, man. Just don't question it.
Look, it's not impossible to get out the friend zone. Everyone has this idea that the friend zone is this isolated, gated community that you cannot get out of. And for the most part,
for some people it is.
For the most part, that's true. However, if you truly try, you can get out. Or if you get out easily, then you were never truly in the friend zone. Just my leg. Alright. I'm gonna continue making him think that everything is okay. He's going hard this round. This is weird. Normally he gives up on the first round, and that's usually it. He normally throws me like a pity win. Oh my god, it wasn't enough. Extra, huh?
Okay, and then what do we have here? I think just the Mario parties. Mario parties!
What the hell did he just pull back? Whatever, he used his decoy. I'm fine. I leave stream too early. I need to stay longer from now on. When do you usually leave? Alright, what can I do now? What can I do now? What can I do? Oh my god, Alan.
Sup?
If this works. Actually, no, this will work. Check this shit out.
Okay, I'm watching.
Haha, eat a dick. He's going really hard this first round. I don't think he drew anything. After 5 minutes, I joined the stream. Mine or Alan's?
Pretty sure mine.
Still has 3 cards.
Oh my god, why do people fucking... Oh my gosh.
Alan's. Alright,
I swear people have autism.
You swear it?
I swear it. Put it very distinctively clear. Not to list something. They do it anyways.
Oh my god, what the fuck did he just get back? He just took something from my graveyard. What was it? It wasn't Dijkstra. He took one of my cards, and I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, he only has 3 more cards. I have 3, he has 2. I might beat him here. Oh shit. Gets one more card. What is it? It was the Scorch card. Alan. He's out of cards.
Huh.
And,
So you actually have a chance of winning?
and I still have... I won.
Oh, good.
Eat a dick! Oh my god.
Rules say the card's mine.
Aye, 'tis indeed. God,
Fucking-
believe you're good enough to try your luck against Hattie. Folk laugh at him 'cause he's young and a bit dim, but word is, he weren't afraid to beat the Baron himself.
Yeah, I already beat Hattie. I did all that for a fucking Nilfgaard card.
Wow.
I
Haven't
know.
you memorized all the cards?
Where to get them?
Yeah.
Hell no. That is too much.
You've been lax on your witchering.
Well, I mean, I haven't played in a long ass time.
That means nothing, dude. Just sit around. You just gotta sit down in a room filled with candles and meditate.
Witchers don't do that. I mean, they meditate, but not in a room full of candles.
That's how you become a Witcher 2.0, man.
Alright, let's go ask Dolores about the monster in her mansion. Do some actual witchering. Also, Alan, I found the fucking best perk in the game. I swear. It's called Gourmet. And
Okay.
there's a passive where you regenerate 10 vitality during the day, and at night you regenerate an additional 1 point per second for stamina while in combat. There's a perk where eating food regenerates vitality for 20 minutes.
That's pretty OP.
It's really fucking good. Like, I saw that and I'm like, holy shit. That's amazing. Because normally food only lasts for 5 seconds.
That sounds OP as fuck. Especially on Death March, which is what you're playing, right?
No, I lowered the difficulty.
Oh yeah, that's right to normal. Breeze through that shit, man.
Huh?
You're recording for stream, right? Or
Yes.
recording for good. Good.
Well, I mean, I'm streaming it right now, and then the stream is going to go up. And then, I also record it off to the side as well, in case, like, any memorable moments come up. That way I can just cut the clip and edit it, but I only upload the, main story stuff. So that,
Okay.
for, like, the playthrough and everything.
Yeah.
What is a witcher? A witcher is like a professional monster hunter. Essentially, whenever your village gets plagued by something, like, you know, kids go missing, there's angry monsters lurking about, you typically call a witcher, and then the witcher will come out and he deals with it.
Yeah.
They're considered
Okay.
mutants, so that's why a lot of people don't like them, but in the end, you need your witcher.
Red Panda, have you seen an anime called Claymore?
Ghoul nest. Trying to just
That is
destroy it.
exactly what a Witcher is.
What's it called?
Claymore.
I have to look up this Claymore anime.
Yeah, it's basically old chicks, and they're basically mutated when they're little children, just like witches, and then they go around fighting monsters and demons, just like witches. The only difference is that the Claymores work for an organization that basically tasks them to do everything, whereas witches is just a profession.
It's not even a profession. They're just sword for hire. Like, they have no choice but to be witchers. Like, they can't just be like, you know what? I don't feel like being a witcher. I'm gonna go bake bread.
Why can't they then?
Huh? Why
Why
can't they?
can't they? Yeah.
Because nobody would buy their bread.
Greetings.
Well, I
Everybody,
guess because they're mutants.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
let me look at your stock.
Nobody likes witchers. For some reason.
But they all have them in their fucking Gwent deck.
Yeah, because he's the best fucking card. For good
Farewell.
reason. I mean, like, the top
Come
three,
on,
like,
Coach.
best Gwent cards, the top three best Gwent cards are Geralt of Rivia, Ciri, and, you know what? I'm actually going to take Ciri out. Because Yennefer...
How are you gonna take the iPhone out?
What? Shut up.
Siri. iPhone, man.
Rather than Ciri, I'm gonna say Yennefer, and then the Mysterious Elf. Those are the best cards.
Take it easy.
I don't know.
They are all heroes, and every deck should have them. And don't have sex scene? Why not have sex scene?
Yeah. In Claymore.
But you don't have to tell people you're a Witcher. They can look you in the eyes and already know. As soon as they see your eyes, they know right away that you're a Witcher.
Because they have like mutant eyes.
They have cat eyes. All of them. Every Witcher.
It's pretty badass.
If you look,
I want a cat eye.
if you look, Geralt, Vesemir, and the two other Witchers, I cannot remember their names. But if you look any of them in the eyes, you will see that they all have cat eyes. The only exception to that is Ciri. But Ciri is not a fully realized Witcher. She's a Witcher that's been trained to be a Witcher, but she has not undergone the mutations. She has not been through the trial of grasses, as they would call it.
Which supposedly kills the majority of the Witchers, right?
1 out of every four? Maybe 3. Where's it at?
Is it a have to be 1 out of every 4, or just generally 1 out of every
It's
4?
generally 1 out of every 4.
Okay, so they're not trying to pull some hidden Mist Valley bullshit where they have to all slaughter each other.
Those are the name of the other 2 Witchers. No, they're all trained to be Witchers, and then they go through the trial of grasses. You have to consider the time period. They don't have contacts. Like, if they had contacts, that would be one thing. But in this time period,
What was that about?
the best thing that they could do is get a glamour.
Over me head by a common
Is what I would
churl.
think that they would have to do.
I was born a noble's daughter. My
Fuck is a
brother and
glamour?
I, we managed the matter
Glamour?
for years.
Yeah.
It's a magical spell that conceals what you really look like.
So you just use that on their eyes?
Like, yeah. Common examples of monsters that use glamour, are, like sirens. Sirens are considered to look monstrous, but they use a glamour through their song that makes them look like beautiful women. Hey, James. And yes, I am nerding out right now.
What happened to him?
Can there be half-witchers?
Caller
No.
came one day. A drifter, a hunter.
Like, you can be
It
trained
wasn't long before we
and
fell
study,
in love
like,
and wed.
monster lore
We prepared to
and
leave.
learn
So-
how to fight
My
monsters.
brother, he took offense,
But
refused
the
to bid me
mutation is
farewell.
either hit or miss. Either
Years
you
on I
mutate
returned,
and become a
but
witcher,
found no sign of him.
or
Folk claimed
die.
monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
that there is no one way or the other.
And Ciri
I can
didn't go
take care
through
of
the
those monsters
mutations
for you.
yet, but now she's like an adult, right?
You're a
I thought they were supposed to be sent there as children.
No ordinary man
Yes.
would be so eager.
Another thing about it
It's all the same
is
to me,
I don't
provided
think
you're
there's
honest.
ever been a female
The
Witcher.
house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell.
But yeah, she was starting
I
the
know
training
you
as a
witches
young
don't
child
work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay.
because she was being
Let's
trained
keep you.
specifically because she had like a special power to like rip through dimensions, and the Wild Hunt want her power. So Geralt was training her how to fight off monsters, and she was also learning from sorceresses on how to use her magic. She ended up disappearing for a while, and now in this game she is back as an adult. Say a Witcher had a child, can the child be a Witcher? No, because Witchers are infertile. They cannot have children. Witchers and sorceresses are both infertile. They cannot have children ever.
How the fuck?
How the fuck what?
I'm looking at a Pokemon box right now. It's It's like $150. It's one of the holy gem items for GameCube, and this guy has it listed as acceptable, but maybe I might be able to get this for really cheap. But I don't know how you would destroy such a rare game.
My word, this is far. Horse, come to me. Horse.
Come on.
Yeah, I know a lot about Witchers and stuff. At least through this game. There's also books, Alan.
Please tell me you didn't read them.
I'm tempted to. But my one concern is, again, they're probably in Polish. And
Why would they be in Polish?
because Witcher originates from Poland. That's what it all started off as. It all started in Poland.
You're a Witcher, Harry.
I'm still streaming? Hell yeah, I'm still streaming. I love streaming. It's very quickly become my favorite thing. They say a Witcher that can have a child, then there can still... Wait, what? They say they're a Witcher that can have a child, then will be a Witcher?
Yeah, they can. They can have a child and
No, they
become a
can't.
Witcher.
Yeah, they can go, like, and take an orphan and, like, train him and put him through the mutation, which is how they actually get Witchers. That is what they do. Which is...
Yeah, but
That's another reason why a lot of people hate Witchers.
But can't a Witcher have or can't a person wanting to become a Witcher have a child then become a Witcher? Right? Because they're not a Witcher yet. They haven't gone through the mutations.
What you're saying is they go off, they have a child, and then they go and become a Witcher?
Yeah.
And go under the mutation?
Yeah. That obviously should mean yes.
I'm gonna say yes and no to that one. Because while you can do that, one, the child will not be a Witcher, so they wouldn't be half a Witcher. They would be a full human.
Yeah.
But you, keep in mind, men cannot have children until they go through puberty. Or are going through puberty.
Yeah.
So by that time, they're already an adult. Holy shit, fight me, Wraith.
Can you only become a Witcher when you're a child?
I believe they prefer it when you're a child, because when you're a child, everything is still developing. There's nothing that can go wrong.
If there's never been a female Witcher, then I'd probably explain the whole cell wall thing.
Yeah.
Why?
There's never been a
Witchers can't
female
have-
with. Yeah, they've never converted a woman. Like, even. Like, I want to say the end of this game, because in the end of this game, it does involve Ciri, and it does involve her becoming a Witcher, depending on your outcome. And I don't just want to out and say it.
Yeah, I haven't beat the game yet, so
Yeah.
don't be a dick, Parker.
Like, there are multiple endings for the game. There's what's considered the bad ending. There's the bad ending. There's the happy ending. There's the true ending. And then there's a true, like, kind of unhappy ending, and then there's the true, like, happy ending. And I've gotten the true happy ending. Which I'm really glad about.
So, for the true happy ending, did Ciri get her head cut off, mailed to Geralt, and then Geralt turned Super Saiyan, and then blew up the planet?
He then went off into space and fought Frieza.
I can see that happening, dude.
Witcher versus Frieza.
Who are you again? I'm a Witcher from Earth. So this is happening. He means... Well, I guess he actually does mean Witcher.
But what happened the going to the path thing say early? What? Witcher is great. I love Witcher. I love talking about Witcher. I love explaining Witcher. It's so great. I could literally sit here and do this all day. I have sat here and done this all day.
Yeah, you have.
This is literally my day.
When Witcher first came out, Parker's playing Witcher. Parker's playing Witcher. I'm like, huh. Neat.
Like,
I didn't...
literally. It wasn't even when it first came out. It was on a Steam sale, and I was like, you know what? I remember watching a walkthrough for this game, and I remember that walkthrough was amazing, and I wanted to play it after I knew what it was. I didn't know what this game initially was, and I thought it would be awful. I thought this game was Hunting Simulator.
What is it? I went off and got Witcher for Xbox 360. I got the second one. I was just like, huh, this guy looks badass. But I thought it was Far Cry 4. I literally thought it was Far Cry. I was like, okay, well, the guy on the cover looks badass, but I'm not interested in playing Far Cry.
I have the other two Witcher games. I just haven't played them. Because I went to try and play the second one, and what was it? It was so laggy. I couldn't. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll give it another try and I'll stream it.
Have you updated your graphics card?
My graphics drivers?
Yeah.
Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be.
I mean, yes. My drivers are up to date.
Okay.
Remember when Mario Kart for the Wii came out and he would not get off of it? Yeah, that's how I am whenever I find something that I really like. I don't stop playing. I like binge it until I have like 200 hours.
I remember when Mario Kart for the Wii came out. Pretty good.
Fast travel post. Don't want to miss that. Barn door. Now I have a key for it.
Somebody lived here once. Dolores. Dolores.
No. Switch to the other thing. Witchers have to go through a thing before becoming a Witcher. Happened during that time. Yeah, they go through the trial of grasses. When they're going to become a Witcher, they go through 3 stages. There's the trial of stone, the trial of grasses, And then there's one other trial, but I cannot remember it. They have to go through a thing. Like, what are they doing during the trials? Or what are the trials? Sapphire dust. You actually go through the trials again in the story. Or not you specifically, but you do have to go through and do them again for a quest.
Really? Huh, that's pretty neat. So
Yeah.
it doesn't just try to bullshit you and make it be all mysterious.
No. In order to go through the Trial of Grasses, you have to complete the previous 2 trials. Because the previous 2 trials give you an item that you need for the Trial of Grasses.
Huh.
Yeah.
Neat.
Because what the Trial of Grasses is it's a potion that's being poured into your blood that's causing the mutation. So grasses referring to the herbs that they use.
Why are 3DSs $150 now?
3DSs, like the old ones?
Yeah.
How much were they before?
Okay, so the 3DS was $40 to $60.
And
The
now it's more.
3DS XL was $70 to $80. The 3DS now is $110 for the original 3DS. The XL is worth about $130, and the new 3DS is worth about $150 to $170 used.
Probably if I had to take a crack at it, because they came out with the new 3DS, and with the Switch coming out, meaning that the end of consoles is coming, or the end of handheld.
You've returned.
That would lower the price then.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, thank
because
you.
they would stop.
For a chance,
Yeah.
It doesn't make
Pretty
sense.
generous
That's
as
what I'm trying
rewards
to
go.
say.
you've earned every last bit.
Uh,
Time I was on my way.
God's guide you.
you know where I should really go? I should make my way to Novigrad. Because I've got all this currency, and it ain't doing me no good being in the form that it is. Not to mention I can make a fair bit of money in Novigrad. Plus I can meet Bay. Not to mention I'm sure there's a lot of shit to do over in Novigrad. Not that there's not a lot of shit to do in Velen, but I need to get there. Is a fairy tale in Poland?
Yeah, the Witcher thing.
A fairy tale? About Witcher? The Witcher games, I believe, were made off of the books, that were written originally in Poland. Which is where a lot of the lore and everything stems from. It all stems from Polish tales. I was actually thinking about doing a series where, like, I compare creatures that are found in The Witcher compared to how the myths hold up around the world. Like, I actually did a little bit of research and got some pretty Pretty interesting information about griffins. So, my little field guide, if you will. What to do. Alright, let's go see if I can go get one of the best cards in the game. Can't English right?
No.
My mom told me that I'm going to live in a basement because I know more about video games. I mean, I live in an apartment on the 2nd floor, which is like the direct opposite of a basement, so... And I know a lot about video games. I like to fathom that I know a lot about video games. What I say I know and what I actually know can be two very different things. People will fight me on my knowledge. Also, Alan, if you want to have some fun, can I make a suggestion?
I will entertain it.
You should tell Andrew that Final Fantasy VII was the best.
He knows that that would be full of shit, and I wouldn't. But he knows that I give 0 fucks about Final Fantasy. Like, he knows this already, because he talked to me about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to tell you that Final Fantasy is bad, because I don't like it.
No, Alan, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
You should sit, like, next time you have a conversation with him, you should be like, you know, I thought about it, and I decided to try Final Fantasy VII out, because a lot of people told me it was one of the best games ever, and you know what? I can agree with them. I think Final Fantasy VII is one of the best games ever.
Well, I'm only gonna do
and
this.
if he tries to fight you on that, you should just say, no, Final Fantasy VII is the best one. I even looked it up to see what, like, all the reviews and everything were, and all the reviews say that 7 was the best. So I played 7, and I agree with them. You will rustle his jimmies so hard. I'm pretty sure he'll get, like, so pissed and probably leave.
Probably.
So if you ever want to kick Andrew out of your house, like, there you go. That's how you do it.
Thank you.
I give you only the tools for survival. What you do with them is on you. Our friend, like, believes, like, 9 is the best one out of all of them and will fight anyone who says otherwise. Like, he won't listen to reason. And if you try to tell him otherwise, he'll, like, throw a fit and say that, what, he's not allowed to have an opinion? Why would you score
he's
right
calling
off
a
the bat?
Richard?
Yeah. He'll say that he's not he'll say that he's not allowed to have an opinion and that people are telling him that his opinion is wrong. And it's like, no, we're not.
Richard tried that shit with me, and I was like, your opinion is
showing
wrong.
you. What the hell? What are you showing me? What's your wiki? What's your series? The Witcher 2 Assassin of the Kings, Witcher versus The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, books, gameplay, world, community on The Witcher, contribute, Witcher. I think those are all the games. I kind of wonder if the book, like, are there English versions of the books? Because I might just read them. I'm not reading anything right now. Well, I mean, I'm reading Kenichi, but Kenichi can wait.
Kenichi, the strongest disciple?
Yeah.
Oh, you reading the manga?
Yeah.
That's a good manga.
Dude, the show, like, stops.
Yeah, I know. I've read
After...
the entire thing.
But Kenichi goes on forever.
No, it only goes on for 600. You can breeze through that in like 2 nights.
No, you cannot. Maybe you can, Mr. I have all the time in the world.
Nah.
But I read it during my breaks at work.
Have you gone to Apachai? Hole?
Apachai Hopachai?
Yeah, with the hole. How far are you in?
I think I'm just below chapter 400.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened in the last chapter.
Currently Apachai is getting serious because of the master Muay Thai fighter in the Nine Fists, or Yami.
Oh, good. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's gonna be a good fight.
I assume so, because Apachai is a fucking monster.
Brady was scared. Let's just say that.
I'm a little concerned right now. He's playing a Nilfgaard deck, and he has yet to play any spies. What are you planning? What is your dastardly evil scheme? I won the first round. He's letting me win. What dicking are you preparing for? Because I'll tell you, whatever it is, my anus is not ready. Sounds like my 6-year-old cousin. That's exactly what it is. That is Richardism in a nutshell. Alright, I'm getting really scared now. There's the Yennefer. Are you gonna bring back another close quarters? Sure are.
Oh, the guy actually removed his comment.
Oh my god. I won.
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh
I think I made a person cry, Parker.
Did you?
You've been playing
I think so. Like, I bashed him so bad, and then I pinned his comment to the #1 comment because he said that I was I'm a scumbag like a scalper. And I'm like, whoa. First off, your channel sucks. And then I just start bashing him on every point that he listed. And I was just like, I'm pinning this as top comment. I don't care if people think I'm being mean to him. Like, if you're gonna fucking trash talk me and bitch because I'm hoarding $9 to $10 games.
First off, before anything else, your channel is fucking garbage.
Dude, he had like 100 videos, and like he's sitting there trying to like make commentary gameplay, and his webcam's all spiking out. It's like, what the fuck you trying to do?
The fuck you getting at?
He's trying to go with high moral or high road on my channel, and because I fucking have Pokemon. It's like, what the fuck are you?
Who the fuck is you?
But he removed his comment. Feel bad now.
Why?
Not really.
Since when have you ever fucking felt bad about anything? Oh hey, I've got a quest, and
Very true.
I was wondering if I like had a need to go to Novigrad. Guess who now has a reason to go to Novigrad?
You.
This guy.
He's an arse, not a baron.
Now, there's a man here. He has a card for me.
Watch what you say.
And I now have the Yennefer card. One of the best cards. Yeah, I thought that's where I got it from. Where's this guy at?
Leave me be. They were fed naught but souffles and quail at Crow's Purr.
Where's the end
I'm
card?
a scumbag of some cut, not down to live like ordinary folk at last.
Alright, I'll just meditate then. The Witcher books are in English? Awesome. I'll have to see if I can't either find them online or buy them in a store. I hope I don't have to buy them in a store. I'd rather not.
I say you play cards.
I don't speak idly then. Times are tough. Rare cards are often worth more than a fistful of gold. So, will ye play?
Rare cards worth a fistful of gold? You can sell Gwent cards? I think I found my business. Fuck monster slaying. I'm gonna go into Gwent trading. Oh, son of a bitch, I heard it. He drew a hero. What are you playing? Nilfgaard? Motherfucker. What's your hero? Or what's your leader? Look at 3 random cards in my hand? Yeah, that's useful. Fist the gold. Fist full of gold. Audiobook, 1888. Ugh. You know, I actually don't like audiobooks. Like, everyone's like, oh yeah, it's available on audiobook. I actually prefer the act of sitting down and reading a book. Ebook is $6.99. Okay, I wouldn't mind that. It's not too bad. Pretty good price. Considering that most hardback books are like $13 now.
You're the kind of guy that likes a Kindle.
No. I prefer the physical copy of a book.
Well met.
Like, there is nothing like opening a new book and like the smell of a new book. Like, that used to be one of my favorite things as a kid.
Books were one of your favorite things as a kid?
Books are still one of my favorite things. But so very rarely do I find stories that I actually like.
You don't like Halo, right?
Hmm?
You don't like Halo, right?
Halo?
Halo.
Halo? No, I don't. I know that Halo has their own books. I've tried reading them. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I have all 3 of them. Actually,
You know,
there's 6.
if you buy a book, a tree is replanted. I mean, that's really cool and everything. And I like that they do that, but the number of books that get bought are so few, and trees should be planted anyways. Anytime that a tree gets cut down, it should be replaced.
They do that.
Not always.
They plant way more trees than they cut down.
I don't think they do.
I know this to be true, I also know...
I think deforestation is such a massive thing. And I think it's gonna kick it. This motherfucker has a Geralt card and a Triss Marigold card.
How many forests do you think that there are in the United States?
Can I just talk about something real quick?
Sure.
Okay. So, Geralt of Rivia. He's a card who has the highest power in the game. A solid 15. Then there's Ciri. I think Ciri is a 15. She might be a 10. I'm leaning more so towards 10. Or she's one of the 2 cards that is also a 15. Then there's Yennefer, who is a necromancer specialty. As such, her Gwent card allows you to revive a card. Why doesn't Triss have an effect? I think Triss should have an effect. I think her effect should be a Scorch effect.
Maybe.
Do you like Trump? I'm half and half with the whole Trump situation.
I like him.
I think for America, he can do good things. this. We geek, don't care as long as we can play game. Yeah. That's pretty much the moral of it. Alright. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Burn off his 5, put that back in my hand. And I still have the effect for next round. There we go. Trump is trying to get rid of American anime. Good luck.
How is Trump trying to get rid of American anime?
Like, real talk here. Good luck. You can't censor the internet. At all. Oh, that's terrifying. A hero card that's a 10 with a medic effect.
But how is he doing that, Toy Thief?
I think I'm just going to try and force this guy to play his cards. And then just try and be better than him. Medic card that I don't have to worry about now. Alright, this guy has 2 cards left. Can I beat him? Oh shit, nope, he won. He won.
GG.
He played a spy. And I gave him 3 cards. My best hope is that all 3 of those cards are weather. Nope, one's a 3.
What do spies do again, Parker?
They allow you to draw 2. You throw them on the opponent's field and then you draw 2. Which is why the Mysterious Elf is, like, arguably one of the best cards.
You found it on...
Oh my god, I won!
Nice.
The 3 cards
send me
that
the link, Toy Thief.
They're Witcher fan-made books? I don't doubt it.
Yeah, because that doesn't sound right. Sounds like a joke.
I found it on Google. He thinks it's bad or something and should be censored. Well, I mean, that was what, his entire political campaign?
Lost. Well, stupidity's got its...
What?
This is bad. Censor it. Or remove it. We're going to build a wall and they're going to... We're going to build a wall around anime. The Japanese will pay for it. It's going to be great.
Well, no. He's basically making a wall. And he did it the exact way that everyone knew he was going to do it, except for the idiots who knew nothing what they're talking about.
Yeah, he thought, like, he's going to ask the Mexican government for money, which, let's be real here. If that's what you really thought, then you're an idiot.
Yeah, like, I went over and I made a video back, and I said he's going to do it by putting import taxes on the goods that are coming from Mexico. That's just, like, the obvious choice. And people are, like, interviewing the Mexican government, are you guys going to pay for the wall? It's like, no shit they aren't. And they're like, well, then the Mexico will protest and they won't send goods. I'm like, they're a producer country, not a consumer. Mexicans on average get $15 a day. $15 a day. You can see why they're wanting to leave.
If people don't like Witcher, why do they play cards with them? Because when a geek walks up with some Pokemon cards and says, do you want to trade cards? You can't help but ask him if he's willing to trade his Pikachu for your Charizard.
Slow now.
I like to look at Gwent as that one thing that universally can bind us. Like, everyone might hate Witchers, everyone might hate monsters, but you know what? Everyone likes Gwent.
So you're saying we need to bring Gwent to the Middle East, Parker?
I think if everyone sat down, put down their guns, and everyone started playing Gwent with each other, I think we would all get along much better. I mean, yeah, there are going to be some people that are going to be like, you motherfucker, you just played the Mysterious Elf. And they're going to be like, yeah, are you spooked? Like, Alan, do you know enough about Gwent to know that hero cards cannot be touched?
No.
Well, hero cards are not affected by Scorch. They cannot be picked up out of the graveyard. They cannot be decoyed. There's nothing that you can do to touch a hero card. Once it's on the field, it's on the field. There ain't shit you can do about it.
And even weather effects don't touch it?
Weather effects don't touch it either. So the way that spies work is you take a spy and you put it on the enemy's field. That gives them a number, and then you draw 2. That's the cost for it. The Mysterious Elf is a hero card that is a spy that has 0 value.
That's pretty good.
It is very good. That's why it's, like, amazing. And it can also go into any deck. So, you can put it in any deck, and now you have a spy. And it's a free draw too. Cool. Found a hidden chest.
Take it easy.
Just gotta keep going the way that I'm going.
Go, go.
Bandits huddling around a fire because they're bandits. Like, do you think bandits, like, ever get that thought, like, you know what, maybe we're in the wrong field of trade?
No, but when they see a Witcher, they're like, maybe I shouldn't fuck with that. Nah, we got this.
We got this. He's only a man that's mutated to kill everything. I heard he slayed a dragon the other day. No, you're thinking of the Dragonborn. What's the difference? You know what, you're right. Oh my god, the game switched quests on me.
Perfect cell. Burst me in Gwent. That would be funny.
He's already won at Duel Monsters.
Yeah.
That card games will bullshit fight than Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, Gwent is so simple and it's so easy to learn. And it's like, yeah, mentally, like, you have to be mentally prepared and able to think, like, 3 turns ahead to win, like, a good game of Gwent.
Run, Roach.
But my god, if it's not fun.
So when Brady finally gets a computer and internet, do you think we'll ever hear from him again?
Yes. I think we'll actually hear from him more.
Are you sure? Because he's been, like, his entire life without a computer. He just might be like, I don't have to play a PS2 game. I don't have to play a GameCube game.
Well, I mean, he has a PS4 now.
Well, that's true. He's not Brandon, but still, he plays a lot of single-player games.
Yes, he does. But Alan, hear me out here. I think once he has a computer, we will hear from him so much more. Because he will be able to play so many more games. And all of these games will have co-op. And he's going to know people who also has a computer.
I do hope so.
I know so. Brady is not that kind of guy where he will buy a separate console so he does not have to play with his friends.
Well, yeah, that's called an asshole. I remember the whole opinion thing. So he got that from Andrew? Or did Andrew get that from him?
Huh?
You said that, so I can't have an opinion? And Richard tried doing that on me. And I was just like, no, your opinion is just wrong. It's like, an opinion can't be right. Well, in this situation, it
there's
can
a
be.
difference between an opinion based off of a factual thought. Like, you can have an opinion about something, like apples. I think apples taste delicious. That's an opinion. I think beer is delicious. That's an opinion. I think beer is healthy for you. That's false.
Exactly.
So what, my opinion is wrong? No, your opinion is based off of a fact, and that fact does not support your opinion. Do we collect Yu-Gi-Oh? In our younger days.
Yeah. I used to bring a binder to school, and I got made fun of it on a Koshorsky video.
Oh my god, I hate the fact that I can use that sentence now. And actually have it properly mean the correct thing in our younger days.
What do you have on them?
Oh god, just that makes me feel so old. Back when I was a lad. My opinion is true or not. I mean, your opinion is true until a fact proves it wrong. The moment that the moment that you can prove something is the moment it no longer becomes an opinion. My video froze? I would say try restarting. Alan went mute. Reminds me, it's the 5th. My video still up. Let me try refreshing and see if it is me. Oh, it's fine now. Okay, good. Yeah, everything's still working for me. So, it would have been a you problem. Oh, God. Ooh. Really good. Some saddlebags. Crafting. Anything good to craft? There's a steel sword that I can... Oh, I bet it's the... Yeah, it's the bike one. Play cards. You could have a really good card.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
You are 12. What are you talking about, you young? No. Alan says that he's 12. I say that I'm old enough to know better.
Oh, I am 12. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Shut the fuck up.
I am 12. You're fucking crazy if you don't think I'm 12. I'm sorry, Parker says some very delusional stuff sometimes.
Alan, I am legally old enough to drink, and we were in the same grade in high school. That translates to you are not 12.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're talking out your ass.
I don't know. I don't know. I got made fun of by a fat, socially awkward kid that never had a class with me, and then constantly rags on me for actually like selling shit at my school. But yeah, I'm 12.
Yeah, that's okay, because in the end, what happened was, you know, you had a bank account, and he probably still lives with his parents.
Oh no, it's far worse than that. He's like a My Little Pony guy, and what else is there? He basically lives at the Wagon Wheel Flea Market.
I'm 17 and I act like a 5-year-old. I mean, I'm playing video games on the internet at 1 a.m.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with that. I'm just stating a very clear fact. I think this guy's trying to be a dickbag and it just ain't working. No. I see your monster deck. And I raise you 1, I know your weakness.
Parker, question. You don't have to answer this if you're not comfortable saying it on stream. Do you make over 25K a year?
Do I make over 25K a year?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, a neat Trump thing that if it actually works and goes according to plan, he said there would be no federal income for that. And since we live in the state of Florida, there'd be no state income, which would basically eliminate your taxes completely. Just a neat thing to tell you, because Florida isn't that bad of a place.
Yeah, no, I don't make 2,500 or 25,000 a year. Oh my god, what happened? I looked away for a second.
There's nothing wrong with the show. It's just what happens with the people that watch the show and they take it way too fucking far.
Well,
just like there's nothing wrong with Hunter x Hunter until there's a body pillow.
Okay. Look. I'm gonna say this. With the show is something that tries to promote friendship. It's trying to promote more, what's the word I'm looking for? Open thinking. More accepting of other people. So for that, I can agree with the show. Is it kiddish? Without a doubt. It is meant for small children. Older people watch it and they can see like adult jokes in it, but I mean, let's be honest, how many conversations can you honestly have and not hear a dirty joke? It's impossible. The older that you get, the more twisted that your mind gets. That just is what it is. I mean, hell, I'm wearing a Steven Universe t-shirt right now. You can like kids shows, there's no problem with that. But when you take it so far, it becomes an issue. I'm gonna give this guy this round. He only has 3 more cards in his hand because he decided to swarm the field like a fucking knobhead. But what I don't understand is when you watch so many shows about friendships and acceptance and harmony, and then you're a complete asshole. How do you do that?
It is pretty funny.
How do you bust that move? Like, nah, man, what are your favorite shows? Aw, dude, you know it's Star versus the Forces of Evil. And other hit shows like fucking Star versus the Forces of Evil, Wander Over Yonder, this, and it's like, dude, why are you such an ass? Can't stand the fan base of the show? I mean, that's where a lot of the issue is there's the fan base that is the targeted demographic, which is never what it should be. And then there's the fan base that shouldn't be. Why does Alan say he's 12 when he got more money than you? Because Alan does not like to say his real age. It makes him feel old. Ha! He wasted his clear weather.
I got pulled over by multiple police officers after graduating high school, being told that I need to see some ID. You need to stop skipping school. I'm like...
I got pulled over by multiple police officers asking where you were.
Oh, that's a good one. That's actually happened to me. Yeah, so, Red Panda and Toy Thief, since you guys are always here, we'll tell you the story of how I got to know Parker. So,
I mean, there was a
essentially-
lot of ways that we got to know each other. We've known each other since, what, 9th grade?
No, 10th grade.
It wasn't in Evan's class.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was before that.
No, it wasn't, because I wasn't at Dixie, dude. I got transferred into
still
Dixie
wasn't
in 10th
Evan's
grade.
class. We had Evan's class in at least
holy fire enlightens,
11th grade.
burns, and cleanses.
No, it wasn't.
It was through Brady's house.
Behold the flame of grace
No,
and mercy.
I sat next to you, and you were like, "What is this anime song?" And I'm like, "Eureka 7." And you're like, "Right on." That was the first. That was the first sentence you ever asked me. What is this anime song? And it was in Mr. Evans, and it was Digital Design 1. And then
Hang on, I've got a
in my
cutscene playing. I can't hear you. We're going through a witch burn.
A Doppler.
oh shit, I actually want to hear this.
Wow, they charred real fast. That cult of the eternal flame.
Same fate.
Very efficient. Alright, anyways, what were we saying?
Alright, so mute this. Essentially, I got the Dixie in the 10th grade, right? And I got digital design in Oliver's class. And I had to take typing for web design and Photoshop. I had to do that in the one lady's class. I had to go off and take typing. So that's how I knew it was that, because I went to, what was it, weight training. Then I think it was math. Then I had to go to Oliver's for 5th. And I had you right next to me. And then after that, I went and in my junior year, I had Panetta, which we did not have class together, I don't think.
A man came to
And then
me
in my
a few
senior
years
year,
past,
we
paid
met
me
again
to keep
in
a book
math,
for
math
him.
class,
Said
where
you'd
the
come for it
teacher
one day.
basically went
was
off,
he?
had sex with child. We all know the rest.
He didn't introduce himself, but the book has a red cover. That I remember.
So it was in
I'm sure I've
sophomore.
not sold it.
I play with Ninja
All right,
Turtles.
see if I can find it.
Dude,
And perhaps
I
glance at the
remember-
others while you're at it.
I remember
Glad to look over what you got.
Ninja Turtle toys. I remember back when I was like little and going to Chuck E. Cheese, and like the greatest game there was the Ninja Turtles book,
Oh yeah,
or
dude.
the Ninja Turtles game. It was fucking amazing.
It was. They still have it there.
Do they? Every time, Alan,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to go with me to Chuck E. Cheese and we'll go play Ninja Turtles?
We could, but that would be very, 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 very awkward.
Don't give me that shit, Alan.
I'm telling you, that'd be very awkward. They
We'll go with
literally.
Brady.
Okay. Okay. We should get like a kid decoy.
That's how we make it less awkward. We bring more adults.
We should bring like a kid decoy though. I think that would be the better place. We could always go to Celebration Station. They have the better games anyways.
They don't have Ninja Turtles.
True, they don't. They used to have Jurassic Park. I remember that one was really good.
I'm 16. I play with Tech Deck. Does that make me childish? No. Tech Deck is hard.
The fuck is a tech? Oh wait,
It's
is
the
that
little
a skateboarder
skateboards
thing?
for your fingers. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's anything really negative. That's just hand-eye
just-
coordination
Yeah,
shit.
that's just what you enjoy doing.
Tell anyone about you doing that, they're 9 times out of 10 gonna be like, okay, that's just like a little hobby. It's not like you. I don't think you take it like massively seriously with the Tech Deck T-shirt, Tech Deck hat.
Merry adventures of Muriel.
Unless
the
you have a
lovely
Tech
harlot,
Deck body pillow,
adorned with
I don't think there's a
numerous
problem.
engravings.
Can I just sell this man books? If he's a man that buys books from people,
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization, a study.
these are not the books that I'm looking for. The Life of Jacques de Andesberg.
My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
As Grandmaster remaining a mystery to the Order of the White Rose has gone through a crisis. Uh-huh. There are other books though.
Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness.
Witcher. In the ocean of possibilities, some events are more likely to unfold and some less. It's not easy to fish out the first. Is this? Is this from Avlok?
I don't think they sell those, so I don't believe you.
What?
Tack deck body pillow.
Google it.
I'm sure there's a skateboard body pillow.
You know it.
Interested in books? You don't look.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Oh, that's done for that.
You getting it done, Alan?
Getting it done. This don't shock me with some folks on eBay. Fuck around in the pussy, man. eBay. Some very quality comments.
Some very quality comments, top notch.
Yeah, top notch. One time I knocked a counterfeit on accident at GameStop and said I couldn't return it. Huh.
Yep. Oh my god, he plays Gwent too. Awesome. Awesome.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
You know, at one point I kind of wanted a body pillow.
You were falling in despair?
Well, I mean, body pillows in their very core nature are just comfortable. I mean, that's a big ass pillow. But I mean, I kind of wanted a cover for it.
Wasn't gonna be a Hisoka one, right?
No, it would have been a female. Like, it would have either been, what was it? Mizure Shirayuki from Rosario Vampire. Rem from ReZero. Or Stalking from Panty and Stalking. But then I saw Richard's collection of body pillow covers, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be that guy.
That just made you realize.
So, yeah. On a Nest Beaming sold locally for $800. It comes with only sports games. Sounds awful. I mean, for some people, like, sports games are the funnest thing in the world. I personally don't get it. Maui man. How hard is this guy willing to go on the first round? Apparently just that hard. Just hard enough.
Alright.
He still has
Mario Bros. 3 is pretty good.
He still has 7 cards. That means I'd have to...
Willie.
Yeah. Let me do that. Because I'm not going to win the round without overspending. than I'd like to. I'm gonna do that, and then I'll give you the round. Street Fighter Ryu body pillow. How about no? Alright, can confirm Siri is a 15. Because this person has it. I think the best game for the NES is Mario Bros. 3. Agreed. Alright, let's...
Dude, Final Fantasy 7. What Final Fantasy do I fucking have?
And he has the Mysterious Elf as well. This guy's a massive asshole.
Parker, I have Final Fantasy 7.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I actually fucking have it.
Now you have to do it, Alan. Now you have to do it.
Okay, are we gonna like
just be like
meet up tomorrow?
Just be like, I got Final Fantasy 7 in a loot crate and I played it and it was great.
No, like we should go off and like. Why does it keep on fucking popping?
I mean, I don't want to do a full scale meetup. I'm not. I don't plan on being there very long. I'm going over there to have dinner with my family. And then like after that, I'm probably gonna like come over for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna go home.
We could all go to Richard's.
Why would we do that?
It's a very, very valid point. But I can bring over the Final Fantasy 7. I can be like, dude, I just beat Final Fantasy 7 2 times. And I have to say, it is by far the best game ever. And then when he says Final Fantasy 9, I'm like, oh yeah, I played that too. It was crap.
It wasn't as good. It'll never be as good. Like, you might want it to be as good, but it's not.
No, just I'll go in Photoshop.
I think he won. I'm quite certain he won.
Dude, I'll go in Photoshop an image on my cell phone showing like a Rotten Tomato or a Game Informer score of Final Fantasy 9 and put it down to like a 3, and say make the top comment say Final Fantasy 7 is clearly the best one.
Alan, just Toy Thief googled Mario body pillows and Peach is the most famous thing. I regret everything. Do it on stream? Mario Bros. 3? I don't know. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
And then...
I have Mario... Wait, do I?
And then... A Witcher body pillow? Or a Doctor Who Doctor's body pillow?
Let me go check. I actually have Mario Bros. 3.
No,
it's Battletoads.
Ah, you're back.
Now, when you say Witcher body pillow... Do you mean Geralt?
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Or do you mean someone from The Witcher? Because I'll totally take Triss on a body pillow. Yeah, he means Geralt. I'm not into that.
What about Hisoka, man? I thought Hisoka was your bae.
I'm not into men on my body pillows. I'm sorry, but I strictly like the women. Like, that's kind of my thing.
Are you sure?
I've actually had a long, hard think about it. And I can without a doubt say that I am 100% into women. Like, facts are facts, bro. Can't really argue with them.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
we would know because Taylor would have been all over that.
At least not without doing, you know, some form of scientific theory, but I think that's how we came up with the fact in the first place. I mean, I'm just saying.
It would be at my house, but I don't have Mario Bros. 3. I traded it. So...
Well, I mean, that doesn't stop the fact that we can't do a stream key.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Mario Bros. 3. I think I have the GBA version.
I mean, if that's the case, then no problem.
Yeah, I think I like literally just got it not too long
Why
ago.
would you warhorn that, bro? That concerns me.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
You should Google weird things on Google. Like
No.
what? I mean, that's what we have Florida Man for.
Yeah.
Florida Man,
Yep.
Florida Man gives us our daily dose of why the fuck is this a thing?
Super Mario Advance 3, or Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario 3 Bros.
Let's see.
I got it. We can do that tomorrow if you want.
What, play through Super Mario Bros?
Yeah, I guess we would actually have to go off and have a much longer stream.
I'm down for that. There are Ninja Turtle body pillows?
Yeah, you're gonna need more bleach than that, dude.
You're gonna need a lot of bleach. I'm sorry.
Like, you just have to think for a little bit.
I need 14. That's at least 3 cards. Or 2 cards. Or maybe not. Play a weather card. Nope, that just bit myself in the ass. But I mean, now I need 11. And what if I warhorn this row? Oh, that's still 3 cards. I'm determined to win this round. Because if I give him 1 round... Damn it. Nope, gotta do it. I have to win the round. I cannot give him a round. Oh, fuck that guy's Diablo 3 body pillow. I think we need a change of topic.
I don't know, I'm pretty comfortable with this topic since it doesn't apply to me.
Do I have any siege units back here? No, right here. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this bleach. Oh god. He just summoned forth his Maui men. That's alright. I've got a frost card here. It's gonna make them all 1. Uh-huh. Oh, you're gonna bring back the spy. What are you gonna do with that? I'm a little concerned. He's got 4 cards. Alright, he's got 24 and 3 cards. I've got a 48. If he has a clear weather, I lose. Let's see what happens. A Warhorn. So now he's got 12. Another Warhorn. And an Avalok. Why? You don't need more cards. What? Because he had a fucking Avalok, he drew a Geralt. You're an asshole. And he still has 1 more card. Is this just gonna end in a draw? No, I bet it's a creature. Yep, it's a Yennefer. Go fuck yourself. I'm mad about it.
Mad about it?
I'm so mad about it. I need more hero cards. You know what? I don't know what card he has.
Ah, you're back.
But in my history, anyone who has this much power is defending something great. I just need to not get a suck hand.
Ice.
What? Yuri on Ice.
The fuck is that?
It's a show about male figure skaters.
Well then.
I'll let you figure the rest out. I don't know why it would be called Yuri on Ice, because Yuri implies female on female. So I mean, the proper name for it should be Yaoi on Ice. So I don't know why it's called Yuri. That part always confused me, more so than the Yaoi. Alright, that's cool. I still have a 6. What will you do now? Oh, I see. You'll summon forth your band of men. That's cool. Man, that's real good. It's dangerous to go alone. Should always go with friends. Ah, now you're going to play My Spy. Well, well, I spy my spy. And now I will play my spy on your side. I will draw 2. Quite a crappy 2 draw. Yeah, we go on Ice. Like it. Would watch it. I mean, it would be the same thing. His band of men. Yeah, he plays a card, and then all of a sudden he has a group of men. It's raining men. Hallelujah. Alright, I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna go for the tie. And we'll both take a hit. Oh, alright. I am not allowed to fuck up. I have to go hard. It's raining tacos, hallelujah.
Shit, is that Ruby?
Ruby?
Ruby and Sapphire, not...
What?
Not the Ruby you're thinking. Pokemon!
Ruby and Sapphire from Stream?
No, looking at images.
We know a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yo, do you actually know where the saying "It's raining cats and dogs" came from?
Nope.
Do you want to know?
Sure, I won't pull a retration.
So that translates to not really, but you're probably going to tell me anyways, and I'm going to hate you for it.
No, that transfers into not. It doesn't really pique my interest that much, but it sounds like you're really enthusiastic, so I wouldn't mind knowing.
I mean, it's just a little fact that I learned along my travels.
Your travels?
Along my travels, my searching of the soul.
The old dusty trail?
The old dusty trail. As I walked around the path. It's just, the toy thief said it's raining cats and dogs. Can we geek gang on the big let's do this now rant? Well, hang on. First we have to hear out where the saying "it's raining cats and dogs" came from. It's actually an old English saying. It started in England because England would flood, and London would have a lot of stray animals. So when it would flood, all of the stray animals would drown in all of the rain that would happen in England. It's a very, very rainy place. And they would drown, and in the morning when all the rain would subside and go down to the sewage drains and go away, all of the animals would still be left in the road. So it would look like it literally rained cats and dogs. That's where that started.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Isn't that just a happy, heartwarming tale?
Yeah.
Alan is not pleased about this. Alright, bro, what card were you guarding? Nothing really that great.
You seen the new waitresses? You worth seeing?
Let fuck the big man, let roll out, geek gang grant start? What? Panda, I'm so confused right now.
Welcome.
What have you got?
Oh, didn't I need Razor Grin? Or something? Oh, I can craft a couple bombs. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, the Beerus is about to kill him.
What does Devil's Puffball do? Oh, that's whatever. A moon dust, though. I see this quite often. Cockatrice deconcoction. Craft it. Craft whatever you can, whenever you can. Alright, so the insectoid oil. You have Razor Grin. I need 2 of that. And then... I have Drachnid oil, which requires ergot seeds. Do you have these seeds? You don't, you're fucking useless. Fuck up the big man by geek rant about Pokemon. What exactly do you want the topic? I can force a rant between me and Alan.
You can?
I can get that to happen. I just need to know what. I can. You say that like it's a question. Think I can't. You have Byrona? It looks like Byrona. I need 1. Then I need 1 of this Optima Matter. Then I can get Enhanced Dragon Stream. There we go.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a really, really hard topic on this one.
About Pokemon Sun and Moon. Is it good or is it bad? Alan, I think it's the greatest game ever.
So long.
I haven't played it because you said it sucked.
I did a revisit of it, and you know, I think I was a little harsh.
And I know you're full of shit.
How can I be of service?
You can't prove that.
I can tell it by the fact that you're laughing on stream.
Got some coin.
I am
I'd like to
not
convert into
laughing.
crowns.
I'm smiling
Come
because
to
I'm
the
having
right
fun
place.
playing my
A
second
better
favorite
read you'll
game,
not
Witcher
find
Wild
anywhere
Hunt.
in the city.
Yeah. Show me that bandana with the complete
How can I be
Pokédex.
of
Then we can
service?
talk. Show me a
How's
fucking
business?
team.
Really?
A
What's the
team of
best?
6 Pokemon that are
Business
level
and
over 80.
Nice.
Then we
So
could
you
actually
might-
talk about you liking Sun and Moon. And they can't be from Generation
Hang
6
on.
either.
There's an option here that to get a loan. Can I actually get a loan?
I need coin. Guess I have to take out a loan.
Of course, I'll arrange it.
Just like that.
Like, besides, we've tried and true methods for collecting debts.
We have tried and
How
true.
would you get me into a rant? You could get me into a
How can I
political
be-
one, but I don't think anything other than that.
Want to pay back my...
Splendid.
Oh my god. Okay, so getting a loan is fucking stupid. I decided to see the option, like, okay, maybe this will take me into a dialogue option where I select how much money I need. And instead, he gave me 100 gold, and I had to give him back 130, and I'm like, this is dumb.
You play Gwent.
Oh, sure. Because I'm a dwarf. Is that it? Do you also
Rant
believe
about a
we're not
copy-paste
every
game?
other bleeding dwarf in existence, and at
I
the
don't,
end
I don't
of
know if
each
there's really
day,
that much
I'm
to rant
keeping the
about.
mine shaft in my cellar.
So you play or not?
I
I love this little dwarf dude. Just, do you play Gwent? Oh, because I'm a dwarf? Well, I mean, let me get on the back of me little hobbit hole into my mine shaft where I go down to dig up my mine and my jewels. So do you play? Yeah.
So play me. Stake a unique card, maybe?
Rant about Mario? So, Luigi's the richest character in the game.
Okay.
And, I think he should be the main character. I think it should be called Super Luigi Bros.
Alright.
And, Mario needs to be a side bitch.
Alright.
What are your thoughts?
I don't really care.
You don't really care?
I don't think the color of the outfit's really going to change the gameplay experience.
I don't know. I think instead of moving left across maps, I think you'd move right.
I don't think that actually changes the gameplay at all. And
Fake
the games
GBA are better than real ones? Rant now. Fake G... Is that a thing?
No, it's not a thing.
Are fake Game Boys a thing?
Well, you can fake a GBA game, but it's not better because they lose save data and they're all screwed up.
Well, I mean, he's just saying GBA. I mean, in my eyes, a fake GBA would be like my cell phone. In which case, yes, it is better than the real ones.
No. Well, yeah, it'd be better than real
because
ones,
it has a fuller battery. For starters.
I'm pretty sure he's talking about like actual fake counterfeit games, like the ones that I get sometimes.
No, he's over here. I said it and he clarified. He's like, yes.
Okay, are you talking about Red Panda? Are you talking about ROMs emulators, or are you talking about counterfeit games? Which one? Because yeah, obviously ROM emulators aren't the fake game. They're just literally the files off of the original cart put onto a phone.
I mean, Toy Thief, to be fair, Waluigi is an asshole.
Yeah, ROMs aren't fake games though. They're literally real, and they're just
they're real games that are just coded differently.
Yeah,
so that you can play them across multiple sources.
Yeah, the fake games are the counterfeit ones that are ripped by China.
Like Pokemon Uranium.
Well, no, Pokemon Fire Red would be a fake game if it's made by China, because they just... Pokemon Uranium is a fan-made game, which I wouldn't consider fake, because it's not fake, it's not stealing from something. It's a unique fan-made game.
I'm quite mad about that whole situation.
What about copyright holders enforcing their copyright?
Kinda. Just, I don't think like they should have just straight up, no more uranium. I think they should have like
this is
worked
Nintendo,
with them
dude.
in some way. I know.
No,
I'm just saying.
Nintendo.
I'm just saying this would have been the smart idea for Nintendo. You know, instead of being an asshole about it.
They've done this with literally every fan-based game. There was a dude who just literally made Super Mario 64 first level, and they DMCA'd him. And it's like, we weren't selling it. It was just a public thing. We weren't making any money from it. It was just a proof of concept, and they just disliked it so much. Like, they're a bitch.
Dumb.
Yeah, they're
Nintendo's
really,
such an
really,
asshole company.
Yeah, that's why there's like there's just a side of me that like kind of wants the Switch to fail, or it wants the Switch to succeed to the point where they like realize, hey, we should probably stop the whole monetization bullshit, because that's really a douchebag move.
Well, I mean, I personally me, I want the Switch to succeed because it seems like a really cool like thing, and I see so much potential behind that.
I see potential behind it.
But Nintendo as a company is such an asshole.
I don't see how the Switch can be on the same heights as the PS4 and Xbox One. Like, I don't even think
it can.
The PS4. Do you really think that? Like, just compare the size difference. even with you removing the DVD or the disc player and putting on just a CD chip, do you really think in the past 3 years Sony and Microsoft have been slapping their dicks around and not been trying to make it smaller?
No, I have no doubt that the PS... Well, I mean, the issue that seems to occur quite frequently with either console is their overheating issue. That has been a constant complaint between both consoles, and it seems like the thinner that either of them get, the more heating issues that they have. So I think the sooner that like PlayStation, I think that they need to stop focusing on like the size of everything, and they need to put more effort towards actually making a good, like a solid console. Because both consoles are perfectly fine, but I think they're trying to make it smaller for no reason, and I think that's what's hurting them.
Do you know the resolution that the Nintendo Switch is going to be playing on for just games on the gamepad?
On the gamepad, I believe it's going to be 720.
Yeah, it's going to be 720.
It's going to be 720 on the gamepad and 1080 on the TV. From what I understand.
I just don't see it. Like, I'm seeing the Switch not being able to outperform the PS4. Like, I hope it does, but I just I don't see Nintendo basically winning that battle. Because think of it this way, right? If it could outperform the PS4 and Xbox One, do you think Nintendo would be silent about it?
What,
there is a reason.
About the Switch?
Yeah, about the Switch specs. There is a reason. We are literally, 28 days till launch of the Switch? And there is no specs. We know that there is a NVIDIA GPU in there, but we have no idea what the fuck else is in there.
None.
Yet, when Sony and Microsoft decided to release the PS4, they were all bragging about specs months before the console even released.
Well, I mean,
Nintendo...
they were doing that because Sony and Microsoft compete with each other. Nintendo views themselves not as a competitor with them. Like, yes, Nintendo competes, but not in the same sense.
Well, they're trying to. That's the reason.
They're trying to compete in the sense of, hey, we're a console too, and we deserve your money for your home console. But in terms of actual like competing between whose money is going where, it's typically always been between PlayStation or Xbox. Everyone eventually gets a Nintendo, but people who buy a PlayStation typically do not buy an Xbox, or people who buy an Xbox do not buy a PlayStation.
Yep.
It's just the common trend.
Except for the people that buy $15 or 2 memberships for both consoles.
There's a guy that's ready in line for a Switch a month early. Yeah, you said something about that.
Yeah, I did. He's autistic, and I doubt he actually is sitting in line right now.
He better not be.
I'm sure he has a hotel there, and he's just sitting there for like an hour doing a video, talking about he's there, and then not being there. That's what I would have fucking done. I wouldn't be sitting there. I'd be like, yeah, I've been waiting here since day 30. Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
Guys, we gotta go. Switch will be out in like 2 weeks. Then we'll actually prepare on the 3rd day.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'll take the Switch apart. I'm not gonna take it apart when I first get it, but I'll take the fucking Switch apart. I took apart the Wii U gamepad. I learned how to replace that shit. You think the Nintendo Switch is gonna be any different?
No.
People are going to be dropping the Switches more than the Nintendo Wii U gamepads. At least the gamepad actually has a protective, case around it. Switch, the literal system is right there. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna laugh if the Switch goes through the Red Ring of Death, and I feel like it's going to.
It's probably going to have like massive overheat issues. See, because it's super condensed. It's not what I think a lot of people are missing is that the Switch itself is not It's not the docking station. That is just a docking station. The Switch is all in the gamepad.
Yeah, and I don't see how that could support. Like, oh my gosh. That's gonna be so weird.
Talk about C&D? What's C&D?
Control and development?
Because I see C&D and I'm thinking codename Kids Next Door.
Oh my gosh.
But that's K&D.
But yeah, like,
I don't know if I want to risk it or not.
I'm looking at the Nintendo Switch as it's gonna be, for the first like 2 weeks, one of the most sought after, talked about system, and then slowly but surely, it's gonna die hard. Like,
and it's really unfortunate to think like that, but it is what it is.
Well, I know people are gonna be hyped for Breath of the Wild, but then what happens when? But what happens when Breath of the Wild ends? Oh, 1-2 Switch? 1-2 Switch is trash. Binding of Aztecs, or Isaac, or whatever the fuck they call the game.
Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac, wow. Butchered that really hard. But that game is only going to be, like, it's going to be a weaker version of the possible PC game. Like, I don't know if it's a new game, especially for the Switch, or if it's just a port back over. And then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
It's not specifically for the Switch.
Okay, so it's just a PC port.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay, so
that's like, how sad it is. Like, the only game that they have coming out is Breath of the Wild. That is
and Super Bomberman. Yeah, Nintendo is slowly dying, but like...
Oh shit, I forgot about this. Damn it. I forgot about the bug that Witcher has, where when you play someone in Gwent and then you have a rematch, you can't repick your cards. I forgot about that bug.
Yeah. That is Sandy, Captain Nintendo.
I keep leaning in, but my camera is like not centered for that.
Yeah, that's some stupid shit, but you know, I can't really blame the guy because he's not there. I can tell you 110% sure. He is not there to go and get his Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
he is there,
Nintendo, dude. That's what CND
to get 100,000 views a day because he is being there, and he'll probably get about $10,000 by doing a 30-day video upload, if not more. Most likely more, because I'm pretty sure he has like 1 million subscribers. How? By YouTube AdSense.
Mm-hmm.
So he gives literally zero shits about the Switch. He probably already has it pre-ordered. Like, I have it pre-ordered 2 times, because I know that one of those guys are probably going to get canceled.
Of course people are getting pissed about, or are going to be pissed about Nintendo going under. Nintendo is like... Can I not pass?
Why would anyone be pissed about Nintendo going under? Like, in all honesty.
Oh, no. Motherfucker.
If Nintendo went under, it wouldn't
I got distracted for a moment and I passed when I meant to use my leader ability. Son of a bitch.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Parker.
It's alright. This round started off horribly. I couldn't repick my cards. Anyways. Nintendo going under is like saying your childhood is dying.
Not really. If Nintendo went under, that'd actually be good, because Nintendo would either retain the rights to the games and then they'd be released on PS4 or Xbox One or PC, or a third-party company, which would do a better job than Nintendo, would buy out the rights of Mario on all their IPs and then actually use them correctly.
It wouldn't be that hard to like...
Yeah. Mario and Pokemon and all those games would not die. They would live on as another entity in actual, like, good consoles. The only thing that Nintendo has is
Nintendo's policies like themselves. I think Nintendo, the company, just needs to stop. Personally,
Yeah.
while I'm really excited about Breath of the Wild, I think that some of the game series that they do, because if you actually count, Nintendo only has like 5 titles.
Yeah, they do.
They only have 5 actual IPs that just keep getting newer games. That's all it is. And me personally, I don't really like that concept too much, because I feel like it's just lazy and it's halting production for what could be better games. Now, while I am really excited about Breath of the Wild, I also stand by my statement that I made like 3 years ago, that they need to stop the Legend of Zelda series. It's a good series, and I enjoy it, but I think there are too many games, and it's kind of living off of its own hype at this point.
I wholeheartedly disagree.
Okay.
The only reason why I say that is because the Zelda series has been made for infinite repeats, and as long as they actually do a fucking solid job on each individual title, it doesn't matter how many times they do it. All a Zelda game is basically a dungeon crasher. You go around, you explore, you crash a dungeon, you get more pieces, you're done. And even if you say like the series name needs to be changed or the gameplay needs to be different, it's like, well, why? You're just gonna have
I'm not saying
another
that the
game.
series needs to change or that the gameplay needs to be different. I'm saying that there's too many in the series, that it's just halting development for something that could be better. Like, imagine if Breath of the Wild was not a Zelda game. If it was not labeled as a Zelda game. If they just called it Breath of the Wild and released it as such.
Okay,
Instead of Link, it was a custom character that you could make at the start of the game. Instead of Zelda, it was just some other arbitrary JRPG princess. Like, I'm just saying, it could have been anything else. But I think the huge driving point is that it is a new game, but they could have literally slapped. They could have done anything else but make it Legend of Zelda, and I think it still would have been amazing. It still would have been great, and it still would have been promoted very well. But instead, they decided to stick that Legend of Zelda title on it to ensure that the game sells.
But you also have to understand that that's partly true, and then that's really false. Because this is what would happen, right? The reason why they can go off and promote Legend of Zelda is because A, they know it's going to sell well, right? But when it comes to budgeting a game, how much does it cost to make a Legend of Zelda game? To make that same game for a possible third-rate title or a B-ranking title, it wouldn't be worth it.
To be perfectly honest, I feel like in terms of budgeting and everything, it probably would have taken them maybe an extra week at most to come up with original characters. You won by the foreskin of your ball sack.
No, not for original characters or anything. I'm just talking about, like, obviously the game company has to go off and budget and actually hire people to do this, and they have to hire to make it a good game. Making original characters wouldn't be hard. It would be obtaining the assets to do so. The reason why Breath of the Wild got such a big budget is because it's a AAA title. When you have a AAA title that's guaranteed to sell, they're able to basically go off and make a big budget. Whereas, if you look at some of the old games, like, let's just say for, like, anime series, what was it, Evangelion, last episode was fucking made in Microsoft Paint because they couldn't get the budget approved to actually complete the series, or they ran out of budget. Like,
that's cool.
Shit goes on where it's like, yeah, you would like to not make a Legend of Zelda game, but if you decide to make a third-party game, you're not going to have the budget to actually make a third-party game the way it should be, or a lot of games would be like AAA titles.
There are more Zelda games than Mario if you don't count the party and cards. See, that's another thing that aggravates me. Is while there are a lot of Zelda games, every single Zelda game fits perfectly on a timeline. You can label them all across, and there are 3 options. There are only 3 other timelines. There is no 4th, there is no any other alternative. There is a perfectly stable timeline that branches off into 3 different paths. Every Zelda game. Perfectly. And I love that about the series. Mario is just a clusterfuck of games that literally do that exact thing that I was talking about, where they just slap a title onto it and they can just make a whole list of a new game. You've got Mario Bros, which is what it originally was. It was a platform side-scroller. Okay, I get that they probably wanted to move away from that a little bit. Understandable, you know, with things like Mario 64 and whatnot. Having a 3D Mario adventure. Okay, that's cool. But the goal was the same. Get from point A to point B and, you know, stop Bowser. That's what it's always been. But instead, they've got so many fucking games, like Mario Kart, Mario Party, which are just irrelevant in every way. Do you remember fucking Mario Super Sluggers? That Nintendo was like, we want to fucking make a sport game. Let me guess, you have 5 of them.
I have a few Strikers, and I have a few Super Sluggers, and I have the Wii Super Sluggers. So yeah, I got them.
Yeah, and then there was fucking Mario, like, Super Strikers.
Yeah, that's the soccer one.
Yeah, so it's like, they can literally just, you know what, we feel like making a basketball game. Do we have a team doing a Mario basketball game? No, not yet. Alright, make a team on Mario basketball.
They got that.
Do they fucking really?
Yeah, they do. It's for the Wii.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about it. I was just pulling shit out of my ass. Do they have Mario football? Now, I don't think that they do that.
Because that would be rugby, and that rugby is not that big.
Yeah, rugby's not that big in Japan, and they don't have American football over there. So, I mean, I did actually think about my statement a little bit. I put a second thought into my statement. Oh, motherfucker, how are you starting off with 11 cards?
Mario
That's
Hoops,
cheating.
3-on-3.
That's cheating, bro. Ugh. I don't know. I guess I hate Nintendo's business model. And I wish that they would, you know, grow outside of it. And I wish that they would develop more games. But they won't.
Of course they won't.
Like, Alan, do you remember, what was that one game? Mike and Joe?
No.
It was like 2 cavemen.
No.
Oh, dude, such a great game. But, like, there's a bunch of great fucking games. But they're all buried.
You mean like Mega Man X?
I don't think Mega Man X was buried.
Pretty much was. Nintendo hasn't done shit with it.
That's because it wasn't a Nintendo game.
They don't. It's not a Nintendo game, but they still own parts of the rights to the name. They own the rights to the name, I should say. Or
I guess.
Don't they, or is it Capcom?
It's Capcom.
Okay, that's why Mighty 9 got made, right?
No. Mighty Number 9 was not made by Capcom. Mighty Number 9 was made by the team that originally made the Mega Man games, but they split from Capcom because they did not like their business, the way that the business was moving, and they wanted to redo Mega Man in a modern fashion, still using the old template back when the games were still, like, succeeding really well. And they didn't have things like, what was it, Mega Man, like, Star, Guardian, EX. So they were like, we want Mega Man back, so they made Mighty Number 9.
Huh.
And before you ask, no, I have not finished it.
Yeah, I played it. It wasn't that bad.
That final boss is hard.
A lot of people was, like, bashing it really hard. I was like,
Yeah, they were bashing it really hard because they're like, oh, this is fucking terrible. And it's like, well, fucking learn how Mega Man played and play it like a Mega Man game, you dumbass.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. You had to play it with a fucking controller, though. That's one thing I disliked about it, but I guess you could probably...
You could play it on mouse and keyboard, but it was much more preferred on controller.
Yeah.
for a very good reason.
But it's a solid title. Like, I obviously didn't buy it or anything, but I played it for a little while at your house. I was like,
Yeah,
it's not bad.
it was fun.
Just like the fact that it's not using X, but you can't go off and use X because I understood the whole copyright thing. So it's like,
You were essentially playing as X.
I'm sure right now they probably have a fucking mod that you can go off and actually play as X.
You know, another like big thing that I really enjoyed about the Mega Man games was their naming structure. For example, Mega Man was originally called Rockman. And a lot of people thought that it was based off rocks. That's not true. It was actually based off of rock and roll, which is how Mega Man's partner, Roll, got her name. Or his love interest, as some would call her. But yeah, it was rock and roll. And then Mega Man's rival was Proto Man. In Japan, he was called Blues, after blues music.
Yeah.
His arch enemy was Bass, which didn't change in the English version. Except they said like Baz or something like that, but it was still Bass. But there's all these instances, and they kept that in Mighty Number 9. They kept that naming structure. Yeah, they made all the enemies like puns, like Pyrogen, Dynatron. But the main character, Mighty Number 9, was Beck. And you're like, oh, Beck, that's a stupid name. Yes, until you heard his partner's name, who was Call. The heroes were at your beck and call. And I was like, oh, that's really fucking neat. Alright, Red Panda, I understand it is 2 a.m. I'm probably going to get going here as well, if I can beat this guy. He needs to stop being a dick about it and just lose. Like, I don't know why he's so opposed to losing. I hear it's great this time of year. And there's the Geralt card. He really wants me to try. Here, Alan, are you watching?
Yeah.
Check out this slick shit that I'm about to bust out on this guy.
Okay, give me like 1 second though.
It's okay, it's gonna take a second. Good night, Red Panda.
Alright, peace, Red Panda. We'll be doing a stream tomorrow.
Yep.
Yay! Okay. 33 versus 21.
Alright,
33 versus 16.
You ready for this slick shit? So right now I have Frost up, which is making everything's value 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if I play that, boom. Now you might be thinking to yourself, yes, but his value is still more.
Yeah, he has 20. Oh, did you just return everything? Is that his graveyard?
Yup.
You just killed a lot of shit.
I killed everything with different values because I made it all 1. Scorched it because it was the highest value on his field that could be touched. And then removed the weather effects to make all my cards higher.
That's some bullshit.
You have to think 3 moves ahead, Alan.
Okay, well, I played fucking windups. I played 27 moves ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Like autopilot.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Dracunities.
Okay, hey, I fucking literally had 20 people huddle around in a circle to look at my Dragoonity deck.
What does that translate to? I learned 1 combo and then practice it till I'm brain dead.
No, that combo was amazing, and if you did the combo right,
you can eat a dick.
No, no. If you did the combo right and you knew when to do the combo, when not to do the combo, because you could do variants with Vardriana and just doing Phalanax, and then swapping that out for what is it? There's a special card that when you special summon Phalanax, you played that card and it would summon all 3 Phalanaxes from your deck.
Oh hey, I got the Vesemir card.
Like Parker, there was a lot to that deck. It wasn't just autopilot all the time. That was windups. That deck was full auto.
Massive asshole.
Hey.
All
Oh
right.
shit. I got more comments.
Alright, save the game. Alright, and then I'm gonna call the stream here. It's been fun. Good night, Toy Thief. Since you're the only one that's here still.
We'll be back, Toy Thief.
Actually,
don't worry.
I don't even think Toy Thief is still here.
We can check.
I'm looking that 2 are watching right now, and I know you are and I am.
Yeah, Toy Thief is here and Red Panda is still here. You just go to participants, dude.
What?
Okay, when you go to
Oh.
yeah, Toy Thief and Red Panda. Red Panda probably just left your stream open.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna call the stream here. Good night, everyone.
All right. Peace, Parker.